What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and welcome back to our Sayl the Faithless campaign on Total War Warhammer 3. If you are enjoying the series, make sure to leave a like. If you're not, make sure to leave a dislike. I appreciate all your feedback. And last time we left off, well, on the bright side, we did do our Tier 1 quest battle, the Whispering. We took on the Wizards of the Empire. We did go ahead and start our second monster hunt, which is against the Elder Dragon Ogre Shaggoth. The problem is, the northern provinces just declared war on us. So,
I serve only the dragon.
That's a little bit scary. We do have Sayl here. We're pulling up Enar here. Our income is not looking good because we're not raiding. But I don't want to expose myself to Yao Ming, although she doesn't have that bad of an army. She only has Celestial Dragon Bows and Sky Junk. Jade Warriors aren't too scary. So that's kind of nice. She doesn't have a lot of her high tier units yet. It does look like Tarmukan's finished off over here, and Grimgor might be able to finish off Kolek. But we're not worried about that. That is not our worry right now. We could build buildings, but I think we just kind of need to end turns right now and kind of see where the western provinces go. I would like to get you in this area to start raiding so we can help our upkeep while Sayl kind of pushes these forces back. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. We do have some manipulations. Completes. We don't need to do any recruitment. We can't afford it. Oh, we can disable campaign movement. That's actually kind of insane. It's kind of insane. Treacheries, which we can assault or in roads. Capture the target settlement to spread your completed treacheries across all neighboring regions of the faction that owned it. Create opportunities and lay the groundwork to overtake the target and strengthen your position once you have conquered it. Boost the battle readiness of your forces and weaken that of the enemy both prior to conquering the region and afterwards. I'm not exactly sure what those mean. I would assume maybe it gives us more buildings or higher tier buildings once we conquer it. And assault maybe affects like the garrison and army while we get a boost while sieging. And then we don't need to worry about recruitment. I don't think they'll be doing much recruitment. At least not on their front lines. So I'd rather wait until we can defeat an army or two. So while they're trying to raise some more armies, we halt their recruitment. We have 3 turns until this resets. So if possible, I'd like to halt this army, knock them on out, and then maybe we can hit the Turtle Gate with the treacheries. We gotta be careful. We don't want to summon an incursion or whatever the heck happens. I don't know. We'll issue it. Yeah, we don't want to challenge right now. Not while we're up against the northern provinces. Let's end the turn and see what the northern provinces decide to do. I'm very surprised they did not push out of this settlement. Very surprised. Savage Blow. All armies of all factions get a 20 charge bonus. Research rate, cool. Bjorg gained a level. Yao Ying went down here.
Interference will cost you your life.
The strongest take from the weak.
How far can you move? Not far enough.
The dragons.
How far can you move? Not far enough. So we can get into raiding their territory.
This way.
That's what we're gonna do with you. Hopefully make them push out a little bit. Boom, that fixes our income problem. You're gonna come over here.
I will.
Does this make us tired? It does. But if these guys push out against our tired force, I'd like to say I'm not too worried about it. Although I kind of am. Okay, we have 2 turns until this resets. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go regular rating, because it does technically help our income, even though we're raiding our own territory because of the upkeep reduction. It doesn't hurt public order too bad, which is nice. Bjorg got a level up. Oh, we can get Roar to Arms and On the Hunt. That's kind of nice. Thrill of Battle replenishes 15 campaign movement range after winning a battle. After spending time engaged in melee, you can get up to 24 melee defense. That's pretty solid. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do here is I think I am going to halt your movement so that you cannot leave. Is that worth it? How long does this last? A faction remains unaware of deployed treacheries against them until their duration expires, after which all of them are automatically destroyed across the entire faction. As a result, you will suffer a diplomatic penalty with the faction. Postpone the exposure by seizing a settlement where treacheries have already been developed. Why can't we perform that? Oh, it's only against people we're not at war with? Oh. Oh. Okay, so we want to do something like this before going to war. Okay. We could just do... Let me think here. Let's get the spoils. And hurt their income. Boom.
You have the makings of a valuable ally.
Oh god. Infamy inevitably breeds enemies. Making war on them is something you have made your peace with a long time ago. Yet those who would take your reputation as an example to follow can be much more bothersome to deal with, especially with this recent slew of silver-tongued expirants invoking the name of a dark prince. The suspiciously southerner-sounding title notwithstanding, they seem to have gained a foothold in your ranks, and unlike these little snakes' tentative converts, you know exactly whom they are talking about, and you will have none of it. Pilgrimage of Pleasure. I might take Pilgrimage of Pleasure. Take that corruption for 5 turns and that minus growth. An unholy pilgrimage. You have practiced the part of sagely shaman to perfection. True, they will spread the message on their way until they lose it for good. Okay, it didn't spawn an army. Thank goodness. Okay, so now we know, yeah, it's each of these orbs is when a new dilemma hits. What's your cooldown? It says duration 2 turns. I'm gonna hold off on popping that until next turn. I don't think we need to waste that, but I will take those extra spoils and decrease their income. We do have buildings available for upgrade.
And fear begets more fear.
I think it's important that we get you guys upgraded since you're kind of on my front line. So we'll get Dragon's Crossroad upgraded. Check diplomacy again.
This goes against Gairan.
I'm really hoping that the northern provinces go to war with someone.
Aboard the Tower of Blessed Dread.
Is Nakai gone?
Xiao Ming.
Sacrifices to Mathlan.
Tormentors are there.
Boss of bosses.
He's at war with the Legion of Asgore.
Attention.
The Jade Custodians are alive and well.
Bring fire and terror.
Okay. We know Snitch is dead. I need the Blessed Dread to go to war here. Alright, let's go ahead and end the turn and see what this army decides to do.
That makes them easy to manipulate.
Population surplus. It doesn't look like they moved. Confederation. And the Tormentors just went to war with the Western Provinces. That could be bad for the Tormentors. The Western Provinces are pretty strong. You guys are moving your forces up. A lot of you guys haven't moved. You are recruiting another force, but I think I'm okay with that. You need to stay there and raid.
Wielder of wings.
Our income's back down, but we need to hit this army. So this will reset in a turn, right? Completely reset? Or does it go back down to the attention of the gods? So once we hit 16 is when we'll gather their attention again. I think we go here, make them tired, and reduce their leadership. Make this fight a little easier on us. I'm tempted to do this, minus cooldown on his spells. Jeez, that gave me a whole 3. How many winds of magic do you have? You have 20. Because if we get you into your province, you steal winds of magic. And those spells are going to come in handy. So I'm going to pop this as well.
I serve only the dragons.
Pyrrhic victory, high casualties. Yeah, they do have some gunners. Those crossbows could be an issue for us. Those halberds are a big issue for our large creatures. Horses are not an issue at all. Pyrrhic victory, we lose both horsemen and a bearman. Siege towers take too long. Yeah, siege equipment takes too long. You guys surrender in 17 turns. You guys should attrition each turn, right? Like, what if we just siege you down? How long does this last? 2 turns remaining.
Go forth and reap.
Where do we see what we just casted with you? That cooldown to all spells. How long does that last? 2 turns. We could try and siege you down for a turn. Nobody can reinforce you.
Only said young.
My loyalty
Or we just jump on in. We got plenty of winds of magic power reserve. Don't we have something? Slanesh charge bonus. You should have spell intensity, miscast base chance, Night Maw, magic item drop chance, Winds of Magic power reserve capacity, Winds of Magic cost, miscast base chance, ward save, poison attacks for Kurgan Horsemen. Chance of Winds of Magic increasing in strength when changing, plus 25%. Okay, let's go ahead and jump on into this. Our first fight against the Northern Provinces. Those towers are going to be somewhat of a problem. And there are no multiple sides to take on, so this is going to be really tough. Really tough. We might lose some units here. So we want to channel magic, right? Okay. Went up what, 2? The gates are so cool. Ah, they're so cool. Alright, we're gonna split you guys up to attack each gate. But also we want to be pretty careful about their archers. So Mr. Sayl, I need you casting spells on spells on spells, my good friend.
Violence for chaos! Ready to fight! Touched by chaos.
Dodge them arrows. Dodge all them arrows, please. I think I'm gonna start it on slow motion. They do have those towers active, but can we do this on a wall? No, we cannot. That's kind of tough. Can we do this on a wall? Yes, we can. Let's see how well this works. That is not what I thought that was. I meant to do chain lightning. That's not gonna work. Alright, warriors start moving up. I think we gotta just kind of deal with these archers over here. Alright, did decent damage there. I can get a chain lightning here, or just go for the bombardment. I feel like we need to focus these archers, though. Go ahead and get your damage resistance. We're gonna wait on our skin wolves. You have 101 power reserve. I'm gonna cast Chain Lightning here. I don't think it'll cast in time for the archers, but... Ooh, might hit these guys. Could be a nice Chain Lightning. Yeah, that's... Oh my gosh, that's super solid damage. Too bad it didn't go back the other way, but that was good damage. Now, you have something where you can go on the other side of walls, no? Swear you did. I don't think that's worth it. Alright, good sir, let's get you back over here. He cast another one already. It's only 9 Winds of Magic. Pop that here. Our archers are starting to take some pretty hefty damage. I'm gonna pull you on out. 'Cause yeah, you have something. Quickly move through movement blockers like walls or rocks. Ah! Whoa. That's kind of sick, isn't it? It's actually very sick. I don't think you can do anything. I don't think you have the right angle for that, but that archer unit got shredded. And now we get a Night Maw here. Oh, you didn't have the range. Night Maw here. And another Chain Lightning here. And oh my goodness. We're tearing these boys up. Alright, let's get our giant moving up. Let's get our skin wolves on the gates. Alright, let's burrow you back down. How are these gates looking? Still got a little while. Yep, skin wolves get on the gates. Absolutely shredding all of these units. Could cast a breath. This is only 2 Winds of Magic? Oh my goodness. Well, we might as well cast this. Weaken these guys. Alright. Let's wait on the horsemen. Whole nother unit of halberdiers coming up. Let's get this on a fresh unit of halberdiers. Should be some decent damage there. Yes. Go ahead and pop this here on these crossbows. Make sure that they stop firing on us. You can get a nice flock of doom over here. Alright, some of our units are getting pretty injured. You guys are taking damage from the towers. We don't need that. What's overcasted cost? 6? That's not bad. Let's knock out these halberds. Alright, where do we break through? In the middle. Alright, let's go after their cav. One go after the cav, the other go after their archers. And then you guys can come on in as well. Because most of their halberds are locked up. You're taking archer fire. Who do we want to weaken? Probably get an enfeebling foe down here. Oh, nice. You're in here against the Lord. How does this work? Sure. Frostbite and Sundered Armor. Oh, it's just like the dragon. That's cool. How much damage is that doing? A lot. Holy moly. Alright, Skin Wolves are against the Lord and some Jade Warriors. You guys are completely surrounded, which I don't like. So let's get another nice bolt here. Who's getting low? Our horsemen are, because you guys are sitting there like goofies. Goofy guys. Wow, that lasts a long time. Alright, let's go ahead and try and crunch their Lord's leadership. We don't actually have that gate down, though. Oh, the Onyxes want to come and play. Let's get a nice chain lightning here. While these polite gentlemen want to push the gates and group up. Perfect. Gonna annihilate those units. How are we looking over here? Still got a little ways to go. Now this is an issue. So what I'm gonna do with you is pull you back. So that way you can start shooting. We need to free up some of these other units. Like maybe over here. One power per 6 seconds. You guys are getting kind of spanked as well. Alright, let's unburrow with you. And you start hitting these guys over here once you're done with your little animation. You got it, buddy. There we go. Could also burrow here. Maybe that would be a better idea. I'm assuming this does damage, right? Let's check it out. That's actually really cool. Awesome. Yeah, that was cool. It didn't do a lot of damage, but it was cool. Alright, Giant, can you, like, take these gates down? Let's get a solid Flock of Doom. Here. We broke these gates open, thank goodness. I'm a little nervous to see where these birds go. Shut these archers down. I guess we'll cast you just right here. Giant got in here, which is cool. Mirror warriors over there. I think you're doing okay. You could always unburrow or burrow you back down. Yeah, we need to get rid of these archers. You're fighting their lord. Oh, jeez. The Iron Hail Gunners are here. He's gonna tear my giant up. Okay, but we broke him over here. You need to start pushing over here. Sayl, what do we got with you? What do we have? What do we have? What do we need to do with you? Hit those Iron Hail Gunners whenever they stand still, honestly. That's only 4. They're standing still. They're hitting our giant. Please, no. No! Get out of there, giant. You guys keep chasing here down. Our trolls are getting... They're actually not doing too bad, if I'm being honest. Some of the skin wolves came over here. You guys are kind of getting wrecked. Did we break them? They're about to break. Alright, we really need to clean up this unit. And free these guys on up. Because you guys are getting kind of schmacked, good sis. Yeah, Sayl's magic is actually kind of insane. Especially with that cooldown rate. My goodness. These poor guys never really stood a chance, did they? Alright, we broke them over here. Go surround these halberds. You guys are still getting hit. Let's try and break the Lord's leadership. And hopefully that gets them all to break. Nice. Almost broke them here. You guys can finish focusing these archers. You can barrow again. Sure, do it here. That's it. The Crowman got a burnout. Very nice. That was a good dub. That was a good dub. 379 losses. Sayl had 832 kills. Yeah, his casting is nuts. That's crazy. 832. Wowzers. Well, that's one army down. They said the SAC value was, what, like 4K? One army is finished. We got the Helm of Discord, Standard of Discipline. Weapon strength, all armies. Defeating the High Elf armies will trigger a dilemma from the gods, allowing you to unlock a legendary lord for recruitment. Summoning a powerful hero. So do we only get to choose one of the legendary lords? I'm gonna colonize here. So we can get these defenses, I think.
Divide and conquer. Shaman sorcerer.
Rolling Skies does what? It only affects... Yeah, I don't like that. Melee defense and charge bonus for Eatons. Weapon strength. Let's go weapon strength and missile resistance for now.
Beorg Bestrak.
Upkeep for Marauder Bearman, melee defense, and passive abilities. Yeah. Absolutely. How are we looking on dilemmas? You got your war, mammoth. Let's go. Wow, you actually have more melee attack and melee defense on your horse. That's fine. We want the war mammoth. Province secured.
None more resourceful.
Spread that corruption for now. Okay, how are we looking here? We're at 7. No, we're at 14. But even if we get a 2, we'll get another dilemma, and I don't want to risk that. So we'll wait a turn.
Great shame.
We will wait a turn.
Dark sea.
Yep, you haven't moved. We're gonna keep you raiding. Love to hit one of these settlements, which is gonna be another settlement that we occupy. The major settlements we want to take. Some minor settlements is where we want to raise our chaos altars. Let's upgrade our red fortress here. And let's end the turn. See how the northern provinces respond. Miao Ying moving up. Still nobody can hit Enar though. Technology researched. Armor and missile resistance for our big units. Blessed Dread went to war with the western provinces in the Golden Order. Not with the northern provinces, though. Rally of the Tribes. Upkeep cost, recruitment cost, and local recruitment capacity. I'm gonna take that for that upkeep
I
cost.
can make use of this.
We're probably gonna want to play it safe with you and keep replenishing.
Foremost shaman.
Harbinger of war.
We pull you out. You don't get nearly as much replenishment. You do in this stance, though.
Interference will cost you your life.
I might risk that.
Very well.
We'll risk giving up the turtle gate
I am
for her to
no
come in
one
and hit it.
silent.
As long as she can't reach us, because then we go positive upkeep.
Art sorcerer of the Darken.
You still get to replenish.
The other side.
Let's get Dragon's Crossroad upgraded just in case they break through. Let's get your income upgraded. Heroes of the Tempest. How is strength ranking looking? Northern Provinces dropped down to 21. Grimgore's at 10.
You dare? Now!
Okay. Lord not moved, we know. Okay. So manipulations only went down here. How do we get that to go down even further, though? Can we? Or do we have to max it out before it resets? How does that work? Still have that Slanesh corruption going around. I think we just end another turn here. See what Miao Ying does. Over there she goes. Interesting choice. No messages?
I obey only, said Young.
The voices conquer.
We could hit her. How confident are we in that fight, though?
One just needs to know where to look.
We're not that injured. Being able to take her out would be kind of huge. And then maybe we could go after Pomei. Or even the Terracotta Graveyard.
Wings.
They have an army over here.
I bow only before dragons.
You guys are getting a lot of armies over here.
Dearly.
What now?
Let's move you just a little bit.
Moving.
I will.
I might hit Miao Ying, and then if we can take Miao Ying out, we hit them with disabling recruitment
I am no
before they get
one's
too many more
slave.
people in here,
I bow only
so that they
before
can't
dragons.
replenish all their armies.
I serve only the dragons.
And then we should be able to take Wei Jin after that. Oh my gosh. They have Celestial Dragon Guard, Celestial Dragon Crossbows, they got Sky Lanterns. That would be a super tough siege. What kind of spells do you have? You have Spirit Leech, Doom and Darkness, you have Life Leeching, Soul Blight. Not the best spells, honestly. Your army isn't super great.
Feast is upon.
We might have to siege that down. And we can't afford another army right now, which kind
My
of sucks.
steel craft is unripe.
We need a way to make a good amount of money. I think I'm gonna do it. We're gonna risk it. She's tired. We would only lose 1 unit. Leadership for... I feel like trolls normally have low leadership. Although you guys don't, do you? You guys have some good leadership. Our whole army has some good leadership. Huh. Okay, well, it says we'd only lose 1 unit. We're gonna want to use our spells on these dragon crossbows. Those guys will probably tear us up. We're gonna want our hero against Miao Ying. And then I'm hoping our infantry can tear up their Jade Warriors. They do have the spellcaster. But we have a bunch of anti-infantry in this army. A bunch. And maybe our Dreadmaw can take out the Sky Junk. That Sky Junk is gonna hurt. Alright, let's do this thing. Let's do it. Okay.
Weapons ready!
Great weapons on each side. We do have our horsemen as well. We got the Mammoth Shrine. I'm so hype about that. Alright, you guys can stay hidden in the trees for now. Skin wolves can travel through the trees. Trolls we're gonna keep in the back. Famirs are gonna go on this left side. Channel magic. See if we get lucky. No. Only lose 2 though.
Weapons ready! On your word!
We need to move up for that Sky Junk.
Hellscape of baying creatures. Only I can use it to aid us.
Where's Miao Ying over there?
I demand it.
There's their Celestial Dragon pose. Let's keep you hidden in the trees for now. Or not. You might be too close. Alright, let's get you guys moving around the flanks. You guys need to go straight for infantry. Alright, you guys just charge these Celestial Dragon bows. You guys kind of engage wherever. It's just a bunch of peasant archers. Let's get this over here. You guys start going after these Jade Warriors. Oh my gosh. Pop this and run. Pop that and run. Oh my goodness. You guys get wrecked every time. Alright, we're gonna get... Honestly, I'm probably gonna get a Chain Lightning on yourself. And you guys are gonna fall back so you don't get hit by the Chain Lightning. Please tell me we saved our Cursed Eaton. I think we did. Alright, you're here. Let's unbarrow with you. Yes, our hero is here. This doesn't move, right? Oh, large moving area of effect. We don't want that. Alright, we locked up a bunch of their archers, including their Celestial Dragon bows. You're gonna barrow on these peasant archers. And you guys are gonna get on the rest of their archers. Can't believe we almost lost you, dude. Let's weaken you. Alright, let's slow things down. Check out some cinematics. He just blew his head off. Oh, dang. Whoa, tough guy. Oh, you're not a... Okay. I thought that was Bjorg getting messed up. Casting spells over there. Nice, nice. She's in force march. Nice little spell on these archers. Oh yeah, Miao Ying's getting wrecked. Skin wolves finish up these crossbows. Let's break her leadership. Go ahead and hit these. And let's get a Flock of Doom over here. I actually quite like our army right now. Feel like we're in a pretty good spot. I need you to start hitting the sky junk for me. You're the only way we can take that out. Go ahead and hit those peasant long spears. I know they're spears, but they're just wee little peasants. Let's go ahead and weaken the zero. We do have the magic missiles we could cast. Oh, get the execution! Skin wolves took a bit of damage. The celestial dragon bows are about to get wrapped. Cast magic missile here. And we shouldn't have to run them down because they're in force march. So that should be the end of it. Miao Ying defeated. She lost her special units, the Sky Junk and the Celestial Dragon Bows. So that's a good sign. Sayl 259. The great weapons 188. It's pretty nice. I'm actually gonna go for the money here.
The gods will be appeased. Sayl the Faithless.
And then you can raid.
Set up an outpost. Divide and conquer.
Yeah, you're pretty close to fully replenished already. Melee defense for Lord's army and expert charge defense. That's pretty fire. Rank gained, equipment gained. Alright. Hardened monstrosities. That'll be nice later on. We don't need that right now. Fearsome warriors. Let's upgrade our bearmen. Weapon strength. But for now it's 4 melee attack.
Beorg Bestrak.
Charge bonus, Vanguard deployment, and causes fear. Glorious charge, war cry. Income from raiding, income from looting, sacking, and raising. Let's get the income from raiding right now. We need to keep helping our income out.
Great shaven sorcerer.
This
Alright,
goes
they're still at
against Skyrim.
17. But now that Meow Ying's gone, I think we try and halt their replenishment. Or recruitment. Recruitment is disabled for 2 turns. We've had to have hit our 6, no, we've only done 5 unique manipulations. We need 16 more settlements and then the next tier for a short campaign.
The voices speak.
Okay. We're probably gonna want to chill out now. We're at 12. We still have our visibility for a turn. We're gonna want that as well. We're gonna want to keep eyes. So those will probably be the 2 that we do. We need to recruit 10 more units, sign a non-aggression pack, upgrade a settlement building to level 5, the monster hunt, and the quest battle for his weapon. Let's make it so we can get skin wolves again. Might as well upgrade here to get a little extra income. It's plus 50. I guess. And let's upgrade the Fortress of the Eyes defenses. Because who knows what those, like, incursions look like.
Destination.
Alright, so you guys can't recruit. You guys just lost an army. Instead of hitting Pome, I'm kind of interested in hitting some of these others. These minor settlements, just to kind of hurt their income first. Because this is going to be a tough fight. So maybe we start hitting these, make sure that they can't afford more armies. Maybe raise a Chaos Altar here. Occupy here. Occupy here. Maybe get a Chaos Altar over here. Might be able to get 2 Chaos Altars.
Wind wielder.
Let's get you, like, up to here.
Indeed.
And we'll see what their armies do. Whew. Okay, now we can no longer see them. They are going to move their force out, which I kind of expected them to do. What's Freebooter? Income from raiding, nice. They have another force there at Terracotta Graveyard now. Income from raiding plus 50%. A sign in the ice. As your raiders search the chill seas for fresh lands to plunder, they reach a great plain of ice. The sea's waves frozen beneath it. Your men ply on, years of experience hardening them to the tribulations of cracking through ice. Yet, as they begin to move, the ice easily gives way. Your ships are able to pass unhampered. This is surely an advantage given by the gods. The hunt may have taken a wrong turn somewhere. A hunter may have made a blasphemous remark. Whatever the reason, and it may be for no reason at all, the dark gods are displeased. An eagle circles overhead, unseen though radiating inscrutable ill will. Hounds bay across the outer darkness. Crows' eyes glitter at the edges of the campfire, their beaks glistening with black rot. Serpents slither slyly through the flames. Whatever you are prepared to give to appease them, they may take more than what they provide in return. Upkeep, winded, leadership. Winded. We'll do personal propitiation. Propitiations? I've never seen that word before. You will exchange the divine ill will evident in this place for the ill will of your hunters, who will provide spoils for the propitiation. So is that because we took too long to do this? Is there actually a time limit on this? Quests. Might as well just track all these. Feel like that means that there's something going on there. We want visibility. Absolutely. They are moving an army on over. You don't have anywhere that you could hit anyways. Now what we could do...
Keep quiet, or I'll take your time.
Problem
My
is
will
I
does
don't
not
think that
bend.
this will hit you.
I see them baying beyond the veil. They do not command me.
This way to bloodshed.
You have an 85. No, that might be able to hit her, actually. If she were to push in there.
Arch sorcerer of the Dolgan.
I am no slave.
We can't see what's in that army. Maybe we hit Mingzu first. You're making 745 in that province. What about here? 328. Alright, let's get at least 572. Maybe we can catch this army lacking. But we will find out next time. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.